Hello, all. Okay, sorry. It's just as the title says, it's a channel update. Along. So you've all probably heard, and if you haven't even watched my latest streams, that Twitch changed some things in a really bad way, but they walked those back because after a day, even after just a day, because it was blatantly fucking obviously fucking stupid. The problem for me is it turns out that that bit of blatant stupidity overshadowed the way in which they fucked me in particular. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm completely on the side of the people who got fucked with the other thing, and I'm happy for them that they got it rolled back. Medium size streamers especially who got their the ability to have sponsors again, great. Yeah, that's what it is. They made it so the sponsors would only take up a tiny little bit of the screen, and it was just god awful. Just fucking god awful. No, nobody would want to make deals with people with that. It was a greedy fucking overreach, followed by another greedy fucking overreach, which was the 50-50 split, which I hadn't even heard of until now. That's how out of the loop I am on, stuff like that generally, because it doesn't affect me, so I don't look into that stuff very often. But anyways, how was I fucked? Well, as you all know, I do simulcasting, or multi-streaming, as I prefer to call it. Multi-streaming is what happens when you stream simultaneously to two different sites. It's a great way for really small streamers like me to cast a wider net to bring people in. Because Twitch is absolutely god awful. Growing as a small YouTuber streamer, but even then, the other sites aren't perfect in that regard either. Let's catch the biggest net, to draw people in. It for small people, it can really help you just build a community and all that other stuff. It's great. Sure. After a certain size, I could see it being a problem. If you're even someone who gets 100 regular viewers on one site, having them divide amongst different sites, it's best to consolidate at that point. But for people like me, who often only have a couple chatters a week, and I have slow weeks where I don't even have that, that can be horrible. Literally, I got a new two new people on YouTube because they found me on Twitch, which was a miracle, and they decided they preferred hanging out on YouTube. And now I can't do that anymore, which left me with a hard decision. Which site do I go to? YouTube or Twitch? If I went with YouTube, I could still technically multi-stream. I could multi-stream to this new site called Kick. So I like Twitch. It's in a lot of ways it's better for smaller streamers like me, but it's not perfect. It has its own issues. Its biggest appeals still don't apply to me. I'm not going to ever be an affiliate to either side. I'm not going to be a partner. I'm not going to have subs, so I'm not going to enjoy that 99% cashola or 100% of the bits. Yeah? Oop. Neither one of those apply to me. But for me, it would be more likely to have people actually showing up to hang out with. You know? And yeah. But even then, that's mostly just so I can still cast that big net. But there are issues with that. Kick is new. It's recent. The only reason it's even an option for that is because Restream's already have it integrated, but Stream Elements doesn't. So I'd be lacking a lot of my widgets and such that help make streaming on Twitch better. There are things that Twitch does that are still out there, even if it's only, again, by integration. I'd like to be able to do some of those chat controlled stuff for some of my games eventually. I haven't been playing any games where that's applicable, but I was going to be playing A Link to the Past soon, and then I was going to come back to that in a few months, maybe, and try my hand at some stuff like that. I was thinking, at least. Now that's off the table. At least it would be if I don't go with Twitch. So this is a big, hard decision. Not helped by the fact that the things that that do apply to me, that I can use on Twitch, don't always work right. I haven't been able to raid anybody since I came back from my big hiatus with stuff not working anymore. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was about, but I have not been able to do that. I don't know what the fuck happened. It's baffling. And maybe I'll start working again soon. I'm going to be testing it again because I feel like a nuisance if I'm going to raid somebody and then it just doesn't happen. They still get the alert like I did, but my channel doesn't open up to it. That's one of the big downsides to sticking with Twitch for me, is that there's this big function, it doesn't work anymore. And I don't have the weight or backing to actually get Twitch to bother to paying attention. And again, the whole multi-stream thing. I had to cancel my stream last night because of that reason. And even now, that's why I'm going with Twitch. That's why it might sound weird, but that's also this whole ruling is why I'm not going to be doing a stream on YouTube tonight. This is a experimental period. I've already announced this on Twitter, but I will be trying at least the rest of the week, possibly another few weeks, depending on how these first two go. One of the big reasons why I do streaming among thing is because I don't want my stuff just lost in the void. He's a giant pain in the ass. Sorry about that. A giant pain in the ass with Twitch to make sure everything gets saved via highlights and such. Even still, it'll be a giant pain in the ass to go in and click export after every stream. Yeah, because that's what I can do. It's the only reason I'm even willing to entertain the idea, is the export function. And if that doesn't work right, if I feel like that's just not working, I'm done with Twitch. There are enough reasons for me to want to continue Twitch. A lot of stuff made for Twitch that you just don't have on YouTube if the raids ever start working again. A built-in clip function. Sorry, I got distracted. The dog that just leaped onto my shoulder. Yes, really. Very tiny dog, but it's still a dog. Yeah. This is a hard decision for me, yeah. I don't like it. I really don't fucking like it. I had things, and it working great, and then it's happened. One of the biggest reasons why I was upset is I have this fancy new thing that I finally got working for Twitch that dings me every time someone says something in chat. That's the biggest reason. I don't, there's nothing like that for Kick or YouTube. God, I wish there was. Because sometimes I get engrossed in the game. And, yeah, sometimes I get engrossed in the game and, whoop, miss the chat. I don't mean to. I try my best. But, I get lost in it. It's not even a matter of me enjoying it. Sometimes it catches all my ADHD riddled attention and suddenly nothing else there. Well, that and, you know, and the rest of my attention is going to continuing chattering like someone is there. Best advice you can give anyone to do it. Always talk like there's someone there, even if you don't know if there is or not. Even if you know there isn't. But yeah. The point is, the videos are still coming to YouTube, and since most of my views for these often come in afterwards, at least if I'm doing anything remotely right. But I know that sometimes with some games, most of my attention comes from the YouTube side of things. And sure, maybe now that Twitch is setting fire to people's ability to have faith in them, those things will pop up elsewhere, and that'll give me a reason to move. But until then, just very aggravating, and it actively interferes with my stream quality. That's what I'm feeling like. But yeah, that's the long and short of it. Oh man, to say this entire shit. 13. Still, yeah. Without that, removing the Twitch completely. And the only reason I'm even going that far, despite the fact that this is clearly Twitch taking over, is because really I have been treating Twitch as the default for a long while, anyways. And there's a lot of things that Twitch has over YouTube, so yeah. Anyways, HighPriest signing out, and I will hopefully see you all next time, folks.